Welcome, everyone, to the Crumpled Papered Podcast. Today we have the astounding cast of myself, known as Jacob Zachary Aguilar the First, along here with...
Kiara Torrey.
Charles Wan.
Miranda Husband.
And today is, February, as most of y'all know, is Black History Month, where we commemorate all the great black leaders around the world and for all their upcomings here in America and African Americans and how they've risen from like what they were to where they are now. And we're just going to go over some basic few people that are recognized around the world and especially here in America as great leaders and great for what they did. So Kiara Torrey is on the computer here scrolling, and we are going to see what she believes are some of the greatest stories posted by people here on the BXP.
We have our one article by Gwen Zirkle. She wrote about Jesse Jackson and Will Smith. So...
So for those of you who don't know, Will Smith won the first ever rap award?
The Rap Grammy, I believe. And...
At the 31st Grammy Awards in 1939, DJ Jazzy Jeff won the Grammy for the
That
best.
is not right.
That's not him?
No, 1939 is not right because DJ Jazzy Jeff was on. I'm not sure if many of you know this. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was Jazz on. I think that's what his character's name was. It was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Was that the quiet friend who was just like always there and
Yes,
sitting there
yes,
yeah?
yes. But 1939, I do not believe is the right year.
Might be
But DJ
1989.
Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith, and it was their performance of the song "Parents Just Don't Understand." And I remember this song from an episode of Parks and Rec when Leslie Knope starts to rap it to Ron Swanson, and it is a very good song. But going on with the...
Can we just talk about Will Smith for a second?
I was about to say, let's
He
talk about
is such a great guy. Like, I think of all the actors in the world and stuff and, like, how all of them get into, like, drugs and stuff and, like,
And Will
have
Smith-
bad press. And Will Smith is just the bomb. Nothing is wrong with Will Smith.
He doesn't even curse in his songs. Like, have you heard Switch? Like, hey, Switch.
Except, I think the only one bad thing we can talk about Will Smith is his awful movie he made with his son.
Oh, After Earth?
Yeah.
I saw that movie. I thought it was good, and I don't know why. Watching it now, I was like...
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, Independence Day.
Concussion, his
Pursuit
new movie.
of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That was a really good one.
The Men in Black franchise.
Yes.
But yeah, his rise.
iRobot.
I haven't seen it.
And what many people don't know is that Will Smith, I believe, was actually raised in Philadelphia, and as a youth he grew up struggling. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if that's.
Oh, for a second I thought you were reading off what was
No,
on the
no, no.
wiki.
I'm
I was
just- I'm
like,
trying
I was like, how can you read it? It's down here.
No, I'm trying to remember, and I believe that he did actually have a struggled upbringing, but now he's considered a great role model for young African American youths and white youth alike, because he's just an all-around great guy.
Yeah, and he's such like a dynamic actor because he plays like silly roles. Like he was in Shark Tale,
Hitch,
Yes.
Men in
Hitch.
Black.
And then he goes to like serious stuff where he's like a total like scumbag.
I Am
you know,
Legend. I Am
Hancock.
Legend. He's coming up in what's it called? Suicide Squad. He's gonna be
Deadshot.
Deadshot. Yep, he's Deadshot in Suicide Squad. And yeah, he's a great all-around actor. He's a great
And he
guy.
has an awesome family too.
Yes.
They're so pretty. Except we won't talk about Jaden Smith.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another great person, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is.
There's article. There's other articles.
Yeah. If you guys want to read our articles, well, not our, but read some of the journalist articles, go to blueexpress.net and check them out because they're really good.
Mhm.
They're
Awesome
nice and
writers.
sweet. They're short and sweet.
And one that a certain person in this room is in the makings is Muhammad Ali. And for people that don't know Muhammad Ali, he was an American boxer and then in the 1960s and 1950s and 60s. And his upbringing was actually kind of ironic because he got his bike stolen, and he said that because of that he was going to beat up the person whoever stole it. And that was honestly what brought up his upbringing in boxing, and he became an Olympic athlete, Olympic #1 heavyweight in the world. And he's just one of those guys. He's still alive today, and he's contributed to multiple. I believe that he's been funding helping the youth in Africa, I believe, and he won an award from the president for this. And along with other people that won this, I believe was Oprah Winfrey, and they're just
His daughter's
leaders.
pretty cool.
Who's?
His daughter.
Muhammad Ali's. Yes, he also has a daughter who is a professional athlete
She's
as
pretty
well.
cool. She was on Chopped.
Was
Was
she?
she really?
I believe it was Chopped. It was a cooking show, and I think it was Chopped.
And
Oprah
then,
Winfrey,
yeah, I was
though.
about to say, talking about Oprah, she's also another great actor and person altogether. She is an actor, a talk show host, and some of the things that she's been on was obviously she has her own network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, which is my favorite.
Oprah Winfrey Show.
Yeah, the Oprah Winfrey Show, where she gave people insane things under their seats.
I wanna go
She's
pee.
played in a lot of,
She's been in a lot of movies.
black, especially revolving around the Black history.
Yes, but yeah.
I don't know which one of the movies it is because there's so many, but there's The Color Purple, Beloved, Selma, The Women of Brewster Palace, I guess. There Are No Children Here. Like, she's played in a lot of them, and I remember one of them, she was a slave, and I remember, like, she'd get beat up a lot, and it really showed, like, stuff about slavery and stuff. It was a really good movie.
And then keeping the
was
river
awesome.
flowing down from her is, she started, like, the movie Selma, which is about Martin Luther King Jr. And Martin Luther King Jr., as everyone knows, is the civil rights leader who...
But I'd like to point out that the Selma movie was factually wrong, so don't use that as...
I was just using it as a...
No, I just wanted to, like, say, like, the movie Selma was factually and historically wrong, but... Continue.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., along with him and Malcolm X, are two people that are believed to be the greatest African-American civil rights leader for America during the time period. And as you know, his famous I Have a Dream speech, and then just all the great things that he did to help bring civil rights to the African Americans. And I think he was a great all-around guy. He seemed like a kind of person that I could, like...
It wasn't easily brought down.
No, he was a very strong man. And... yeah.
Just like I did a research project on him a few years ago, and I was just reading, like, all the things him and his family went through for him to just
Yeah,
continue
it was
with the
insane.
rights. I think they had their house destroyed twice. Just all
Vandalized.
vandalism, all the threats that him and his family received, but to see that he still pursued and continued with it is pretty awesome.
And turning to another Olympic athlete, we have the
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt,
And
and then another...
Ida Wells Barnett, which, if you were taking Swear's class right now, you learned about her. And basically she was a civil rights activist and journalist who wrote about illegal lynchings happening. And I don't remember what state it was, so I probably get that question wrong on the test. But she significantly stopped lynching in the area where she lives. So, and lynching is where executions happen illegally for no reason, and basically the cops would turn a blind eye to them, and it'd be focused on African Americans being killed because of, you know.
And then Usain Bolt, as you all know, is the Olympic athlete from Jamaica, who I believe holds world records. Here, let's check on the post by Brandon Wyatt.
Oh, Brandon wrote a lot.
Usain Bolt, a more current and well-known athlete, was born in Jamaica on August 21st, 1984. And his athleticism became from cricket, actually. He played cricket. And it says right here, but a world record. He took a gold medal and I think it's in the 200-meter dash. And he took home a gold medal of 9.69 seconds. And me oh my, that
For
is one
200
fast
meter?
man. Yes.
Wow.
And that's a gold medal. And yeah, he's one of the greatest athletes I think of all time. And stemming back from old leaders and the African Americans, such as Frederick Douglass, to new leaders like my man Kanye West.
Oh my goodness.
I love Kanye West. But
oh wait, you know who's a good leader to talk about? I saw it on Tumblr. So, anyways, Jay-Z, he's really great. When he was young, sort of like in his 20s or mid-20s to 30s, he went to a place in Africa where these kids showed Jay-Z like where they walked, which was 6 miles long to get fresh water. And Jay-Z ended up donating a bunch of money to have, a water system or tubes. I don't know like the specifics and how to call it, but he basically got a way for that the water would go down to where they live, so they didn't have to
Also,
do 6 miles.
there was something, I saw something like that also. Akon, the rapper, he started a foundation to put electricity throughout Africa, and I believe that he's erected street lights all around Africa that actually have brought crime down, because now it's at nighttime, it's illuminated and they can actually see. And so it's not just here in America that African American leaders are helping guide the future. It's all over the world.
I will say there is a very good movie about African Americans. Not many people know it from what I've heard. It's called Cool Runnings. It is about the first Jamaican bobsledding team. If you
I've
know
heard
what
about
bobsledding is. It is where you take like a
Bobsled. That's what
yeah,
it's called.
basically, Jamaica's not known for snow and stuff, so they had to do it with dirt, and it's very impressive. It's based off a true story.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, that's going to wrap up the podcast for today. So, once again, we wish you a happy Black History Month, and we're thankful for all the African American leaders out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to check out more articles, go to blueexpress.net and look at the articles. We have a lot of cool stuff on there. And, yeah.
So this is us signing off. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy.